When I was younger, I think I had a different idea of what success would be in the music industry. I thought it would be not a fame type situation, but definitely more a playing shows on the road and big crowds and all that. But to have it happening in this capacity with 2 and 3 and 4 and 5-year-olds, a fan's a fan.
Everybody has a body, and everybody has body parts.
Spaghetti Eddie is the name of a song on the first album about a guy who eats spaghetti every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
How's it taste, Eddie?
That's some pretty good spaghetti.
And then we started calling our band Spaghetti Eddie because it was the easiest thing to do. Because kids relate to, I think they relate to people, and when we sing a song about someone, and we actually have a character, a costume for Spaghetti Eddie who can come to shows and he'll come out and dance around, so the kids get excited when they see him. And I didn't have any children when I wrote the first album. I thought I should do things that have educational value and then silliness at the same time. So slowly each album is there's an interactive song about jumping or touching or spinning and all that, and then there's a song about days of the week or months of the year or colors, and then there's also just the silly songs about how yawns are contagious or a guy that eats spaghetti every day, 3 times a day. My wife she's really amazing. She does a lot of things that my brain doesn't function like that. I wouldn't be doing anything that I've done so far without her.
We lived in California for 5 years, and I was always very interested in landscape design. I just became drawn to fake grass, and there was a lot of it out there. It's synthetic grass that you lay in people's yards. Fake grass. And so when we moved back to Oklahoma and we started it, and Oklahoma actually embraced it, and it kind of worked. So that's what we're doing now.
Synthetic grass is AstroTurf would be the best way to say it. I guess the old school Brady Bunch backyard, which has evolved. The product has into something really, really nice. When we lived in LA, there was a very prominent out there. And when we moved back, we both got regular jobs and kind of corporate type jobs. And I quit mine to do music for a year. And then she, in that same span of time, quit hers and started Always Greener as kind of a backup plan for what I was doing. There are late nights and there are, weekend work and all that, but the music is something that I can kind of step away from the synthetic grass. I might have a gig or something that I can just shut it off for 2 or 3 hours and really enjoy myself and, see kids jumping and parents sing along, and that makes me feel better about the time and energy that I have to put into both companies.
Red is the color of Rudolph's nose, and red is the color of the pretty, pretty rose. How many colors do you know?
I would say it's just now not scary. It's been 3 years of scary, and it was scarier though to think about our life not doing what we wanted to do and what we were passionate about, and that's when I think we're a true team, because we just support each other and we both quit what we were doing at the same time. When I knew him when we were 16, I just pictured him doing big things with his life, and I knew I'd be taking a risk by being with him because we weren't gonna have that fat paycheck, but I love going through this process with him, and I love seeing that he's actually doing what he is meant to be here to do. So I got to watch this little phenomenon of our friends' kids who used to love Brendan. They then adjusted their little brains to thinking Brendan was Spaghetti Eddie, and then I'm the wife of Spaghetti Eddie, and kids think I'm cool just because I get to live with him.
So close your eyes and just let.
I've come to realize that success is measured more so in the effect you have on people, and not in a monetary sense, more about if we play a song that connects with some kid or even an adult and they send us a message or come to talk to us after the show and say, hey, my child knows how to say the days of the week because of your music. That's a super great feeling, and that to me is successful.
The stars are you're sleeping.